The Vernamfield Development Plan is among the major initiatives for the Transport and Mining Ministry this fiscal year. Already, Cabinet has given approval for the Kingston Aerodrome to be established as a logistics park and its domestic air service activities relocated to Vernamfield. That site will also be the new base for the Jamaica Defence Force Air Wing and allied functions such as aircraft maintenance and repair operations, as well as cargo and courier services.
The next steps for the Vernamfield development are the establishment of the aerodrome, the development of the timeline budget for the relocation of Kingston Pen, the provision of the notice to JCAA for the relocation of Kingston Pen on JDF, and that has begun, and the coordination with the National Lands Agency on the lands allocated to the project.
It's the first step towards establishing Vernamfield as an aerotropolis that can accommodate the largest air cargo planes in the world.
The modern runways, improved airlift, state-of-the-art cargo facilities, large specialist cargo planes, MRO service, and a myriad of supporting businesses, the aerotropolis will be the key enabler of rapid business. The Vernamfield Aerotropolis will offer break bulk manufacturing, logistic facilities, as well as the business to over 150 countries in Asia, the Americas, Western Europe, and Africa's West Coast.
In the 2017-2018 fiscal year, the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority will continue to modernize the country's air navigation services and improve the operational efficiencies of the air traffic management infrastructure. The ministry expects to complete the privatization of the Norman Manley International Airport this year. Improvements at the JUTC will continue this fiscal year. Priority will be on rehabilitating 25 buses that were written off to expand the daily rollout of units. The agency will also be improving its monitoring activities to allow for real-time surveillance of operations. Other efficiency measures will include a pilot project to determine the feasibility of transforming the publicly owned bus service to use liquefied natural gas (LNG).
This is to be rolled out under the JUT stewardship at Montego Bay Metro Bus Company in the second city through a bus and fuel supply platform, along with technical guidance from New Fortress Energy.
The company will also test the combined use of diesel oil and compressed natural gas as it aims for a 25% savings on fuel costs. Meanwhile, work continues on the Portmore Transport Hub, and the first phase of a rural-urban transport plan is to be rolled out between Old Harbour in St. Catherine and a number of routes in Clarendon. The merger of the Transport Authority and the Island Traffic Authority is a priority for government. In the meantime, the Transport Authority will create 100 new routes island-wide, resulting in 2,500 new licenses being offered to transport operators. The Island Traffic Authority will work on a gradual rollout of its computerized vehicle management system at depots island-wide. Under government's multimodal transport policy, the planned restoration of passenger and cargo rail service rolls on.
Under the contract established, Herzog plans to rehabilitate and revitalize the railway in a three-phase program, starting from Montego Bay to Appleton Phase 1, Spanish Town to Yorkton and Spanish Town to Clarendon as Phase 2A, Clarendon Park to Appleton as Phase 2B. The timeline associated with the two phases would see the entire project being completed in approximately 3 years, with Phase 1 completed within 12 months after the signing of the concession agreement.
Under the mining portfolio, much attention is being paid to the development of a new minerals policy. This, plus a range of investment projects, is expected to support an uptick in the mining sector.
Jamaica will have a new 120-megawatt plant fueled by LNG to be constructed by New Fortress.
Also, China's Jiquan Iron and Steel Company JISCO plans to double capacity at Alpart and begin production on aluminium products.
This is now to produce certain things around the whole aspect using the same energy mix. In fact, it's 18,000 tons of aluminum foil to be projected by that.
Expansion is also in the works for the Noranda New Day bauxite plant, while upgrading works will be taking place at Windalco Ewerton.
I have proposals from Russell Kirkvine, and I'm happy to see that the Ministry of Finance can at last have confidence in a Minister of Mining to project 40% growth in the industry for this year.
A Assessment of selected high-quality limestone deposits across the island will continue for use in industrial manufacturing of products such as paper, paints, chemicals, animal feed, and medicinal items. Also being pursued, the development of viable sources of skid-resistant rock material for use on transport services such as airport runways and highways, and the production of sand from hard rocks. Just some of the pursuits of the Ministry of Transport and Mining in the year ahead as it plots a path towards Jamaica's growth and prosperity.